panther dressed in black. Once I give your girls a wrist face, there's no chance she's coming back. Oh, fucking bars. What's up, dogs? How's it going? Welcome to another Monday night. Yeah. Sorry, I was plugging my phone in. I don't want it to die on y'all. Okay, what's up? What's poppin'? Yo, thanks for the like already. That's what's up. What do I got here? You may ask. It's a Costco double chocolate cookie. I've literally never had one in my life. I went to Costco for the first time, and now I brought it, and I forgot I had it, and it was in my fridge, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. So, real quick, while it's just me and you, what up, homie? Yo, between me and you, dog, I'm gonna see just how many booms. How was my first Costco experience? It was pretty good. I got some bomb ass grapes. They taste like cotton candy. What the fuck is that? I never heard of that till I went to Costco. But I'm gonna try this double chunk chocolate cookie. But it's actually double chocolate chunk cookie. Whatever, I'm gonna eat it. Mm-hmm. I'm still here. One more bite. That cookie thick. Yeah, it's like literally like two cookies stacked together. Mm-hmm. Now I see. Now I see why they call him Big AJ and not Lil AJ. Damn. The soda of the night, dudes. Dr. Spinkter. I don't know. Dr. Spectre. Not quite Dr. Pepper, but we're gonna try it. Yo, speaking of the Rizzler, we have Crizzler the Rizzler in chat. I literally just tried a Costco cookie for the first time ever in my life. It's pretty bussin', dog, not gonna lie. Now, would I rate it 5 big booms? It's like 3.5. That's huge, man. Yeah, for real. That's what I'm saying. That's how he got to be Big AJ. What's up, Brody? Welcome back to the chat. Cheers, dog. Ooh. That's pretty bussin'. So this is like really heavy on the cherry. Yeah, nowhere near Dr. Pepper, but still pretty tasty. Alrighty, dogs. It's time to go to bowl. What's up, Pickles? What's up, girl? That looks delicious. Want my cookie? Got my Dr. Spectre here. It's pretty tasty. It's like not too far off from Pib. I got my Matanuska Thunderfuck. That's what it's called. Remember last live when I was just like, something Alaskan Thunderfuck? I could not figure out what the fuck it was called for my life. But I finally heard someone else say it, and it is called Matanuska Thunderfuck. What's up, Frankie? What's up, dog? We got some Dr. Spectre. I don't know why I'm saying that like that, but Oh boy, in chat eating steak right now. How'd you get it cooked? I like that medium rare. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna grind up a little bit of this Matanuska Thunderfoot, but I'm gonna roll up a different flavor. Not flavor, but different strain. Oh, hi, Kitty Beans. I'm so glad you're not in the chat in the shot. I like how all of you guys are just as hyped to see each other in chat as I'm as hyped to see y'all in chat. That's so cool about like this little space I got going on. Everybody's so chill and welcome and nice. Actually, yeah, I was like, I got a little bit left in there. I might as well pack a fatty. We're just gonna pack the rest of it because if I'm gonna grind up a different strain, I'm not trying to mix them up. So it's like a smoker's clubhouse. Dog, this whole weekend has been absolutely insane. I can't wait to get into it with you guys, but you said Smoker's Clubhouse and it just reminded me of the wonderful times I had. How do you like your steak? Like a nice medium? But this came out more medium rare. That's what I'm saying. I like a good medium rare steak. Alright. Cheers. Ooh, that was a hefty bowl. Ooh-wee. Oh my lord. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Ain't nothing a good sody pop can't fix. Thank goodness it's a twist on and twist off. Twist on, twist off. Okay. So I don't have an actual wrap flavor for you tonight. I personally wanted to try out the gold raw. You say ethereal? Ethereal? I want to try these. So I showed these on my last live, so I'm not going to show you it again, but I am going to explain to you what this is. The difference, this is the thinnest rolling paper possible. It is literally so thin you can see right through it. Supposedly you're not able to like taste it a whole lot. I mean, with it not being as thick, obviously you would think you wouldn't taste it as much. It's supposed to burn slower because there's not as much material to burn up. Does that make sense? Sure. Hell yeah. Let's get the rolling. There's like an entire freaking bowl's worth right here. I'm like, I don't want to waste it, but I don't know where to put it. In this bowl. and we'll just smoke it later. I'm just gonna, yep. Okay. You like the zigzags? You also like your steak well done, so that invalidates your opinion just by that much. I'm teasing, but I do not like well done steak. It's too chewy. It's too chewy. I don't know, like at least a medium rare gives me enough to like sink my teeth into and rip it apart like a carnivorous beast. Okay. Respect your elders. I give respect where respect is given. And that well done steak. So dogs, I kind of already broke into it a little bit, but oh my lord, this fucking Pacific cooler. I paid a little bit more than I thought I was gonna pay for it. I didn't really look at the price. I just kind of like looked at the strain. I was like, oh, Pacific cooler. I've had that one before. Let me get that. And I didn't realize it wasn't in the same like tier that I usually buy it at. And I already gave her the money and the purchase was already done by the time like I realized what I did. So I'm like, oh shucks, this weed better be fucking worth it. Yo, I see why it is at that price point. My goodness gracious, I literally would feel so awful if I put this in a tobacco wrap. Like if I were to put this in any other wrap than this thinnest paper that I could find, it would literally feel like a cardinal sin. It would feel like I'm just wasting it. So that's why I chose that instead of like a flavor today, because I want to taste this on its own because it is that fucking glorious. I literally, woo-wee, this is like, I genuinely do not want anything covering up the taste of this flower. So, without further ado, I'm actually gonna start now. And start just talking about it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. That's a half gram. Oh my lord, they're so moist and squishy and spongy and like powdery. Oh my lord. This is 1.10. This is so cool. I don't know why it fascinates me this much, but I wish you could feel this. This is literally such a night and day difference between that and the Matanuska Thunderfuck. And the Matanuska Thunderfuck is really, really good. If that says, whatever. I'm gonna stop talking my shit. This is good shit. I'm really excited about it. I've been conserving it for you guys. Like, legit, I've been holding off smoking that strain because I would have flown the fuck through it if I didn't, like, chill back. The strain, Pacific Cooler. Oh, my lord. What's up, Alex? Oh my god, I'm so glad you're back in chat. I'm rolling up some Pacific Cooler, sipping on some Dr. Spectre. Not Dr. Pepper, but Dr. Spectre. Oh, it's so fluffy. It's so fluffy and squishy and spongy. Sheesh. Okay. Y'all chill. Y'all wins quit fighting now. Y'all can literally be put in timeout. Like, quite literally. There's an option to put y'all in timeout. Alrighty. Packed a whole grand's worth in there. Oh, my nose is like stinging. This shit's crazy. I'm like, you're gonna get it in there. It's all moist. Almost there. Dogs. Should I wait until I start rolling to start telling you about my weekend? Or should I just... What did I do Friday? I don't even remember Friday. Friday seems so long ago just because I feel like I've lived like 5 lifetimes since then. That's how jam-packed everything was. Friday, I didn't have work. I had an interview, a job interview. That's what's up. Yeah, Friday morning, had a job interview. It went really, really well. It went really, really well. And then Saturday, or no, what am I saying? Yeah. Friday. So, job interview in the morning. Yes, it went really, really well. I ended up getting the job. That's what's up. I immediately like drove to my other job that I still currently have and was like, hey, dogs, I really like working here. But I found some place that is literally gonna pay me like twice as much. Like literally like twice as much. Like quite literally twice as much. What the fuck? My brain is still trying to comprehend that. I am so fucking grateful for this opportunity because what the hell? My brain can't even comprehend what's going on. So my pay literally just doubled, so that's what's up. I'm so fucking grateful. It was a long time of struggling, and now I have more opportunity to invest into things. How do I put this? I can put money towards glass shit. I can put money towards making merch. I can, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much more freedom, and I'm just excited for what's to come. I remember on Thursday, I was like, good things are coming. I didn't want to jinx it. That was the thing. I didn't want to like speak too soon and be like, I'm getting a new job tomorrow. I really didn't want to mention it until like it was all said and done and like happening 100%. So that's what's up. I can tell y'all now. That's freaking awesome though. Yeah, and it's like the job I've been trying to get for years. Like I had a similar job previously, but it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, and it wasn't quite what I wanted. But this time I was given a different opportunity and it was exactly what I wanted. Like literally I explained everything that I wanted in a work environment, the type of managers that I wanted, the type of training that I got, the type of pay that I got. Like all of this I set for myself as a goal and I worked towards that. And the fact that it's like today was my first day. What the fuck? But yeah. That's what's up. That was Friday morning. That was literally just the morning time. I still had to go back to my other job and be like, hey, dogs, I liked working here, but literally gonna get a different job. Sorry about ya. They were like, dog, we understand. They basically said, like, there's no hard feelings. We're definitely gonna miss you, so on and so forth. Good luck at your new job, basically. This wasn't sticky. I'm gonna get a different one. But it was definitely hard going in there and telling all my favorite coworkers, because I didn't tell them that I was going to a job interview. Because like I said, I didn't want to tell anyone. I literally didn't tell anyone. So thank you. I appreciate it. This bowl goes out to my new gig. That's what's up. Like I said, this is something I've been dreaming about. It's exactly what I want to do. It's like what I feel would bring me the most joy at this time. In the meantime, until I get my own show up and running, Idyllica, I'm so excited. I have so many cool things planned ahead, and it's all finally playing out. I've been talking about it all my lives for like a year, a little like a year and a half now, and I'm sure a lot of people are like, "Oh, she's over here bullshitting," but like shit takes time, and I feel like I'm a lot more patient than y'all. But I appreciate y'all's unwavering support. Literally. Through this whole like year and a half that I've been on this journey, like it's been nonstop support from you guys. And y'all keep coming back in chat and saying what's up. And y'all always check in on me. That's so sweet. So that's why I thought I'd give you that little update. Good job. Started today. Today was the first day, and it was fucking awesome. Perseverance pays off. Yeah, literally, dream job. Nice pay. Good environment. I'm fucking ready. And then Friday night to celebrate in celebration of the new job. Because I didn't even have to start until today. Today was my first day, you know what I mean? So I had the whole weekend to just pop off. Yeah, this definitely doesn't have... I should have known it doesn't have as much structural integrity, but my instincts... Okay. There we go. Oh my lord, this is so fruity. And like stanky. I mean, Pacific Cooler, you gotta think of like all like the tropical. There we go. I fit the whole gram in there. Some of it's probably gonna fall out. That's fine. That was more than I wanted to fall out, but that's fine. How much is this? Pack it back in there. She's a fatty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, get the tuck, get the tuck, get the tuck. There we go. Get back in there. Hold on. Ah! Hold on, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. You got some more? Yo, what's up? I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good. I literally had the best weekend of my life. I was talking about it, but then I got real focused on this joint. And this paper is so thin. I've literally never rolled with a paper this thin before, so it's a little more challenging than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't really paying attention much to the bottom. I was more or less trying to make sure I didn't lose any, but at the same time, like, it was real shitty, so. There we go. Hell yeah. That was a fat ass cone. That was a fat ass cone. And the best thing about joints is you don't really have to wait for them to dry. I mean, a little bit, but nothing compared to blunts. Oh boy, oh, she's thick. Oh shit, I just pulled the filter out. Fuck. You think I can put it back in? Fuck it, we're going to another round. I'm sorry to do this to you. I know it's been like 20 minutes of me just fucking rolling this shit, but like, this shit is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Just because this paper is so fucking thin. Okay. And I'm a little nervous. Y'all are watching me. Yep, okay. Loosen up, loosen up, loosen up, loosen up, loosen up, loosen up. Oh no! Listen, I kind of crumpled that paper a little too much, and that's kind of what was frustrating me, so we're just gonna start fresh. And this time, I'm not gonna think, I'm just gonna do. And that was my issue, is because I was overthinking it, and I wasn't doing it. Yup. You know, I was thinking about that. I always have like such bad mental blocks, and that's one like I want to say like a toxic trait or like a red flag of mine is like sometimes I overthink way too much and I stop myself from like doing good things. But then sometimes I'm like, you know what? This is like second nature to me. Why am I tripping about this dog? And then I quit overthinking it and then I just naturally do it and then it turns out just fine. And then I was like, see, why was I tripping? And I feel like sometimes joint rolling falls into that category. See what happens when you don't think and you just do? The other one I spent like 20 minutes on and I just did that in like what, like two minutes? What the fuck? See what I mean? Sometimes I just overthink. And I'm like, I know how to fucking roll a joint. I've been doing this shit for years. And then I just do it. I don't know, man. Those are the same paper they use in high school. I swear those papers were so thin you could see right through them. Whoops. So right now I'm just tapping it on the table so that way all the little chromes fill in like that gap between the filter. What's up, Angelo? Rolling up some Pacific Cooler. So I'm gonna just pack the top now. Like I said, I don't know why I was tripping, dog. Literally, it's in my muscle memory. I just have to like subconsciously do it. Almost there. How's my day? I've had a really, really good day. Today was my first day of my new job, of like my dream job, and I got to learn a lot of what I've been wanting to for fucking years. Literally since like high school, since like a little kid. So, that's what's up. We're celebrating with a little joint ski, a little grams worth of some fine ass flour, like literally some of the best flour I've had in a fat fucking minute. You'd love to be my neighbor. That's what's up. Literally all day, every day. Okay. Cool. If I didn't care about it so much, I would have rolled it a little shittier and a little quicker, but I wanted to make sure it was going to smoke good and taste good. I didn't want to have any issues with it because I really don't want to waste any of this. 100%. I want to taste this for its full natural flavor because the flower seems that good. Well, I hit it straight out of like the dust pipe. Oh my lord, immaculate taste. So, yeah. Let's get started in here. Let's get started in ha. Woo! And you got a little mushroom. You got a little mushroom. Okay. And a green fucking hit. Look how fucking green that is. That's insane. Let's go. Yo, chat, that is diabolical. What the fuck? My whole mouth is just coated. Like, straight up. This is fucking wild. Holy shit. This is. It's like I'm eating fresh citrus. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it quite literally tastes like you're eating a fresh fruit bowl. Ooh. Shit. Look at that resin ring already forming. That is gorgeous. And that's some white ash if I've ever seen some. Whoo! Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to be so fucking dramatic, but I don't think I really am. This shit's that fucking crazy. Whoo! I see why it was at the price point it was. I was, like I said, I was a little taken back when I looked at. I was just like, yeah, I'll take the Pacific Cooler. That sounds pretty good. I didn't look at the price until after already the transaction was already done, and I was like, how fucking much did I pay for that shit? Um, Pretty absurd. I don't know if I'll ever splurge on that shit again, but I see I see why. Cause this shit's fucking crazy. Literally, it's just like eating a bowl of fresh fruit. And I got my Dr. Spectre. I ran out of Dr. Pepper, so I grabbed a Dr. Spectre. You paid 40 for an eighth of Mac 1? What was yours? It was more than 40. 40 for an eighth is. It better be some good eight. Or it better be some good Mac. That's what I'm trying to say. For $40? Well, I don't know. I paid 44 for like a quarter. Of like mid quarter. Not really mid, but like better than mid quarter, but like smaller buds. Because I don't mind having like tiny buds because I'm just gonna grind them up anyway. But I do like looking at some big old chunkers. I do get excited, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, it smokes the same. But if I got the money, you best believe I'm getting the biggest nug I find. The biggest nug I've ever seen was an entire, like, it was a whole quarter. It was a whole quarter size nug. Up until this weekend. Holy shit. I have literally never seen so much weed in my whole fucking life. Let me tell you about it. So, um, your girl won a trip to one of Missouri's largest groves. What the fuck? So they personally invited me out to the farm. I got like a special guest pass. I wish I had it on me, but I don't have it on me. But they gave me like a special guest pass. Ooh, sorry, I'm choking. And I went on a whole last tour of the whole farm. I got to see all the little baby plants. I got to see the big fucking tall bushes that I got to stand in the grow room and I got to see like stand under all of like the hanging plants that were drying, like all the plants that were like waiting to be harvested and I'm just or not well, you know what I mean, like trimmed or whatever. It was so cool just standing underneath it. I'm like, I wonder how many pounds I'm standing under right now. Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, I genuinely can't even cover. Like I don't know how much weight I've seen at least once. I know I've seen like the big bags that they had at the dispensaries, like whenever they're like, oh, we're gonna refill the jar. And then they bring out the big like 5 pound bags. I didn't know what that was 5 pounds, but the big bags, they're typically like 5 pounds. Well, according, I don't know, from my observations. So they take us into like the room where they have like the already trimmed, already like they're in the drying process. And like I said, each bag each bag is 5 fucking pounds. I've never even seen like an entire pound just like out in front of me within like arm's reach. Much less like bags and bags and bags and bags. Like I said, each bag was 5 pounds. Each shelf had like 4 or 5 strains on it. Each shelf had 4 or 5 strains each, like 3 or 4 shelves tall, and each one were like 3 or 4 bags deep. So whatever the fuck that math is, and that's just one room. There was 2 rooms of that shit. And that's not including everything that was still drying, and like I genuinely can't even fathom how much weed I saw. Like literally I can say I've seen a ton of weed. Quite literally a metric ton. 200 pounds, dog. Straight up. That's how I found out how to pronounce Matanuska Thunderfuck. Because how the fuck was I supposed to know how to pronounce Matanuska Thunderfuck? Until I shoved my face into a 5-pound bag of it? What the fuck? Oh my lord. And I forgot what strain it was, but it hasn't hit the shelves yet. I got to see it before it even is like open to the public. Literally crazy. It's still in a drying process, but I got to smell it right before it's about to hit the shelves in like a couple weeks or so, whenever it's ready. Biggest, purpliest, sparkliest nugs, like literally the size of my hand. Oh my god. He was just like, yeah, stick your face in it. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He was like, no, literally, like, stick your face in it. He was like, there was a special technique. So we had to like so that way we didn't get like our breath into the 5 pounds. But literally shoving my face into 5-pound bags was I'm still trying to process it. It was fucking crazy. And literally seeing like football fields worth of plants and all different colors and all different strains. Like some were yellow, some were purple, some were orange, some were just lime green, some were dark green, some were tall, some were bushier. Oh my lord, it was so pretty. Did they have any huckleberry soda? I'll get to there. I'll get there. I will get there. Sounds like a transcendent experience. It felt like it. Because, like, what the fuck? That's not an everyday experience. You know what I mean? And not everybody just gets to walk up into one of the biggest grows in a recreational state. What the hell? And remember how I said it felt like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because I like won the grand prize and I got a special tour of the place. Yo, the first room we went into, it was like the fertilizer room where they had the big jugs of water and everything, and she was like mixing the chemicals and everything, and she was like climbing the ladder, and she got way the fuck up there and was like peeking into the big, the big humongous fucking tubs of water and or whatever the fuck it was, the fertilizer mix, whatever, and just mixing it in there because that's her typical job, and she just does that all the time. You cannot fucking pay me enough to do that shit. I'm so glad somebody else does it so that way I can do this. Because kudos to all the workers in there. It was hard fucking work. Like, no offense, but they were like fucking Oompa Loompas. They were going at it, but they love their job. Like, imagine just like spray. It was literally someone's job to just sit there and spray the weed all day. They literally just all day, just listen to podcasts, make sure they have all of their nutrients. That's what they were like, yeah, like the certain, if they're lacking in this part, we can adjust it, or the pH levels, whatever, we can just, and it's all organic. What? What the fuck? Crazy. You would have had a stroke saying all that weed. The smell was the craziest part. Like, literally, just walking into the building was like, holy shit. And then every door that you open was just like, whoo, it would hit you in the face. It would smell like gassy oranges. It would smell like, ah, my gosh. It was funny because one time they opened one of the grow rooms and the grow lights were on and it was like a bright gold light, and so whenever they opened the door, it was literally like, ah, like the heavens opened up. I was like, whoa, we're literally walking into heaven. And sure enough, I just looked out, and there was just, I don't want to say fields because we were indoors, but there was like fields worth. I was literally just, I was like, this is some Pineapple Express shit. And the tour guide just laughed at me. Like that scene in Pineapple Express in the Underground Grow Room. I literally just said that shit. We're on the same wavelength. Yo. That's exactly how I felt. I'm so glad you said that. But literally, the tour guide just laughed at me when I said that. But dogs. And that was just the first half of my day. On Saturday, I hit up Buc-ee's. Yo, after an amazing tour, looking at all this weed, picking up this fucking fire ass eighth, literally, this is so fucking crazy. I'm so blown away right now. This is wild. Um, like I said, every hit is just coating my mouth. I'm trying to take it slow because it's, I don't want to say it's like that intense, but it's fucking strong. And it tastes really good and it's burning really, really well. I mean, look at that resin ring. Oh my lord. That's fucking awesome. I agree. It was literally one of the best days of my life. So, hit up Buc-ee's, get some snacks, some road trip snacks in Springfield, and then um that's when I went to Costco. Like I said, I've never been to Costco ever in my life up until that point. But my red was like, "Yo, we're stopping by fucking Costco. There's no way we're driving past one and not stopping. At least for a cookie." So I got me a cookie. It's tasting real good right now. I'm gonna put it in the microwave so it melts a little bit. Ooh, that's so good. Costco cookies are really good. So I bet you're wondering, where do the sodas come into play? Well, um, after we left Buc-ee's, we actually ended up going to Branson. That's a banjo. Hillbilly country. And as we were passing through, I was like, yo, on the way home, we can stop by Eureka Springs. So after passing through Hillbilly Town, Branson, um, I was like, I really want to go to Eureka Springs just because we're passing through. So that's exactly what we did, dog. I got some Pure Joy, my favorite fucking ice cream ever. Oh my lord, it was so bussin'. There was live music going on downtown. people were jumping and dancing in the street. Um, Literally, people were shouting, "I love you" from the rooftops, and everybody in the street was like, "I love you too." And I was like, what is happening? Um, Real interesting town. And as I was walking through the streets, I see a sign. What does it say? Rocket Fizz. Oh! And if you know what Rocket Fizz is, it's where all the weird sodas come from. So, straight up, it was like a full on Rocket Fizz outlet. And they had all of the crazy sodas that I usually typically find. But, I was like, dog, I can't not pick up some sodas while I'm here. So, I got this one, Dr. Spectre. It's actually like Dr. Specker. I don't know how you say that, but I'm saying like Dr. Spectre because it sounds like Dr. Pepper, but not. Branson, Missouri? Yeah. Deep country. That's like where everyone in my hometown goes to honeymoon. Real shit. I'm not even joking about that. That's as Metallica said, sad but true. Seriously, yes. Literally, that is like I can name you at least like 5 people I know who honeymoon in Branson. Straight up. That's where all my class trips were. Yo. Anyway, like I said, I didn't want to stop in Branson because I was just like, there's nothing for me here. I've been here so many times, like I don't know. It's lost its wow. I mean, who wouldn't want a honeymoon at Silver Dollar City? Did I think I told you guys on this live, like my my Silver Dollar City horror story. Whenever I was talking about going to ride on roller coasters and shit, and then we ended up breaking down on the way home. Ain't that some shit? That was scary. I wouldn't want to get stuck in Branson at night ever again. Nope. I've seen that movie Hills Have Eyes. Hillbilly Disneyland. Hell yeah, don't want to get stuck there at night ever again. Oh, sorry, I was popping out my bag. I had dance class tonight. Well, it was random, but. But yeah, I got another soda. I'm gonna try it on Thursday. Really not looking forward to the flavor, if I'm being honest, but I'll try it for you guys. I was like, I get so many flavors that I actually want to try, and not one that I think is gonna be gross. So I kind of got like, listen, I attempted it, but it wasn't what I expected. But I found one that I think is what I expect. If that makes sense. It makes sense to me, so that's what's up. You passed through Branson driving to Texas 4 years ago. Really nice and clean. Actual fresh air. Stay away from the. Okay. It's because of the forest. I feel like the trees give better oxygen. I don't know. I'm making shit up. Anyway, Saturday. Oh, yeah. And then once I came home, I literally got to see my long distance best friend. Sawyer Hill's playing. And unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the Sawyer Hill concert. Because Because, like I said, I was road tripping. I was out and about. I was looking at hella weed. I was looking at literal, like a ton, like quite literally metric ton of weed. So, I don't know, man. You gotta pick and choose your battles, I guess. Y'all know where my priorities are. Anyway, um, but they went to the concert. So after they saw Sawyer, they came and saw me. And I got some Raising Canes in the middle of the night. It was like 1, 2 a.m. and we were laughing and fucking being annoying as hell. I'm pretty sure everybody else was tired of us. So we finally went in the car and was like, so everybody, so we could spare everybody our laughter, our hooping and hollering. And then Sunday, I just slept the fuck in. I literally just caught up on sleep. And then here we are, Monday, first day of the job. I literally had the best time ever. I can't wait to go tomorrow. And I'm really grateful for all these opportunities that are in front of me. I have so many cool ideas in my brain that I can't wait to execute finally. I had dance class at Cinco de Mayo. I'm wearing my Mexican tea shirt. That Mexican t-shirt. And I almost have this joint finished. And it's been over an hour. That's what's up. Beware of dueling banjos. Sasquatch people. I'm trying to get this finished, but it tastes so good. So, as for this paper, I literally can't taste it at all. Like I said, I don't know if it was just like the weed is so like strong. I don't know another word for it. It it is really really strong. Like the flavor is coating my mouth with every hit. That is so crazy. I haven't had that in such a long time. Like every single taste bud can taste it, and like I said, it's like eating a fresh bowl of fruit. It's so good, and it's really smooth. Um, the paper has burned so slow, like it's still fucking going, dog. I have zero complaints. This was amazing. I'm having such a good day. I had such an amazing weekend. Um, my career is growing. My life is growing. I'm growing. Not taller. I wish. Yo, when I went to Bucky's, I got to meet the beaver himself. And I left my phone in the fucking bathroom. Yo, it was so busy in there. Oh my lord, I was getting like overstimulated. I was running into people left and right. Everybody was talking. Everybody was excited. There was kids running around. I was like, holy shit, I want to fucking leave so bad. But I had to pee. So I went to the bathroom, and I guess in the chaos, I forgot my phone. And then when I literally went in there, realized I didn't have it, went right back, and I guess within that fucking 10-second time frame, somebody turned it in. Oh my lord. I met a celebrity? Hell fucking yeah. I met Bucky, the beaver. He took my phone. I'm just kidding. It wasn't him. Well, maybe. I don't know what he was doing in the women's bathroom, but someone was looking over me that day. Well, maybe it was Bucky. Maybe he saved me. My Lord and Savior, Bucky. Always providing bathrooms and drinks and food at the perfect time. Shit's almost out. It's getting like real hot. I'm like, I'm scared. See why I was scared? Yo, that beaver put digits in your phone. Deliverance is an old movie, 1972. I've never seen it. These city folks go to the backwoods canoeing, get abducted by inbred hillbillies, tied a guy to a tree. They did unspeakable things. Oh, I'm not gonna finish that. Interesting. Don't know if I want to watch that movie. No wonder I've never heard of it. Dueling Banjos was playing. Burt Reynolds starred. He's like, yeah, cool concept. I'll sign up. What the fuck? That was really, really good. It was quite a pleasant experience. So these papers, not gonna lie, I fucked up the first one. This was all me, dog. This was user error. Okay. Obviously that second one turned out way better. Fucking delicious. Literally, if you can't tell by my aura, I'm faded as fuck. It tasted amazing. My whole mouth is still coated. Even though this doesn't taste exactly like Dr. Pepper, this is hella bussin'. Like, this is somewhere in between Pib and Dr. Pepper, like, in that realm. Okay? Maybe right behind it. Right behind the two. Like, I'll settle for this, but this is actually pretty good. You know what I haven't had in a long time? RC. Some Royal Crown. Not Crown Royal. Royal Crown. I'm gonna hunt it down. I'm gonna try it probably next Monday. Because like I said, I have a flavor picked out for Thursday. So come back Thursday. Come see what flavor it is. It's gonna be awful, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate it. Alrighty, dogs. Go check out my last short that I just posted. I'm trying to pick out little clips of like all of my live set. Whatever. I'm trying to pick out clips. Okay. So y'all will be seeing some more like older content in the shorts, in the reels, whatever you can call them. Hell yeah! I can't wait for y'all to see them. I think the one I posted was pretty funny. So go check it out. Go give it some love. Have a good night, dogs. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you. Yeah. Be sure to pull up on Thursday. I just wanted to tell you there's a documentary on Dr. Pepper on YouTube. More with Mr. Pibb. I will look it up. That's what's up. What's entertaining as well. Oh, I almost spilled that shit. Anyway. Y'all take it easy. I'll see ya on Thursday. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, wait.